Good afternoon and welcome. Let me first of all thank all the officials who are joining us here today and all the law enforcement officers who are joining us here today. The purpose of the gathering is to just show a uniform approach and dissent to issue one by all the folks in the judiciary and law enforcement. Issue one in concept is a good idea that we all work for, which is to try to get treatment for those who are dealing with addiction, but the mechanics of issue one are horrible and will not help actually result in people getting treatment, but will actually hamper the ability to have drug in courts, hamper the ability of judges to be able to get people into treatment, will create an environment where the possession of 19 grams of fentanyl will be a misdemeanor subject only to punishment by probation, only inviting more drug dealers into our community and hamper the ability of law enforcement to protect our citizens. And so today I want to thank all the judges and law enforcement for joining us, and would ask Judge Paskey, since she's been helpful in getting us organized today, and then we will go from there. Judge Paskey, would you like to give a few words?
Yes, hello. As Judge Grandell indicated, we are all here to educate and inform the community about our concerns with issue one. I believe that issue one will take away the tools that we have to help people, and I believe that issue one will take away our ability to get people that are in desperate need of treatment into treatment.
Judge DePico.
Good day. I echo what both Judge Grandell and Judge Paskey have said. I think issue one will take us back numerous steps from the strides we've made over the years in getting people counseling, treatment. I think the result would be many more deaths due to overdoses herein if this issue one passes, mostly because there's no enforceability with the consequences of jail should you falter in your treatment, which we know that relapse is a part of recovery. And the issue one law would not even mandate treatment. So where is the carrot stick that we all know is successful in the course of action we take as judges trying to assist in the treatment? The biggest irony I face is that I have a wonderful jail treatment program that is led by Lake Geauga Recovery Centers that is in the jail but won't be able to use it should this law pass. So thank you very much, and we hope this does educate people in looking to vote on this law. Thank you.
Issue one is opposed by the Ohio Common Pleas Judges Association, the Ohio Municipal Court Judges Association, the Ohio Juvenile Court Judges Association, the Ohio Probate Court Judges Association, the Ohio Coroners, the Ohio Behavioral Executives, who are the people responsible for getting drug treatment into our counties, Buckeye Sheriff's Association, and law enforcement, including, I think, the FOP. But the folks who've been at the forefront of this effort to vote no and help spearhead the efforts to get a meaningful opposition have been the Ohio Prosecutors Association. So I'd ask Prosecutor Flays if he'd like to say a few words.
I think when you see everybody here together, this shows you the support against issue one and why this is so important to keep our community safe. And one of the things people don't understand, this will be written into the Constitution, so changes will be nearly impossible to be made once all these unintended consequences occur. So this doesn't only affect drug cases. This will have unintended consequences for felony OVI cases. Domestic violence victims will not be protected. There's a lot of other parts to this that you aren't hearing about in the commercials, and that's why it's important for everybody to become educated and vote no on issue one.
Senator Eklund?
Thank you, Judge. I agree, of course, with everything that's been said so far, but there's another component of issue one that we must not lose sight of, and that is the effect that it has on our probation system. Because under issue one, no one can be sent back to prison for violating probation unless the violation results in a conviction of another crime. So picture this. Someone who's in prison for aggravated assault, let's say, is put on community release probation, and they're out there now and they can do any number of different things to violate that probation, and these good judges don't have the authority to take that person and put them back in prison. How many people are going to violate their probation? How many people are going to take seriously the constraints that are placed on them while they're on probation in an effort to get them better and to reintroduce them into our society when they know whatever they do short of a new conviction, they can't go back to prison? It's a recipe for disaster on so many levels, and I hope everybody in Geauga County and across our great state votes against issue 1. Thank you.
Senator Judge Burt.
Obviously, I agree with everything that's been said so far, and I'm going to steal from Chief Justice O'Connor. We all agree that addiction is an illness. The difference with this illness, people who have diabetes, people who have the flu, they don't go rob other people. They don't steal to pay for that illness. Addicts do. The people behind me, the law enforcement, the judges, we need the ability to frankly say to somebody, you are ill, you need a cure, but frankly, if you don't follow the opportunities we've given you, we have to send you to jail. Thank you.
Chiefs, who would like to say a few words?
I'd just like to say this. I know it makes possession of marijuana or possession of opioids a misdemeanor, and I don't think that's a good idea, because you're going to set them on a way where they're not going to get jail time for it. And I know one thing we see in my little sphere of Bainbridge Township, we get a lot of heroin addicts who are breaking into houses and committing crimes, thefts of retail shops, and if we can't punish them with the law, get them in jail, I know they're going to stop doing it at that point for that period of time they're incarcerated. So I think it's a great idea to vote no on issue 1.
Anybody else? All right, well, I want to thank you for coming out today from GTV. I just want to finish with this. Judge Burt mentioned Chief Justice O'Connor, and she sent out a letter, and she said issue 1 may be well-intentioned, but its passage would gravely endanger Ohioans. It would be devastating in its effect, and that is true, and I echo everybody else that we hope the residents of Geauga County will get educated on this issue, not be swayed by some slick commercials that have been financed by George Soros and Mark Zuckerberg and folks from outside of the state of Ohio, and that they will realize that the folks standing behind me, the judges and law enforcement, want to get truly addicted people into treatment, but issue 1 will take away the ability to actually do that, and there will probably be more people suffering from addiction than under current situation. And we will endeavor to help protect people and help people with addiction, but issue 1 will take away our ability to do that, so we hope people will vote no on issue 1. Thank you. If anybody has a question, somebody might want to take a question. If not, we thank everybody for coming out today, and I think this speaks volumes that the law enforcement and the judges, the prosecutor, the state senator are all out trying to protect the people of Geauga County by voting no on this issue. Thank you.
Engineer's office, we work together like a team.
Every role down here, a person has the opportunity to lead in their own position.
No matter what your title is, we are all an important part of the process.
Everybody's trying to help one another, and it's just a great camaraderie among the team members.